consciousness in all of us. Your basic mind is like space. It is completely pure, getting into a deep, deep trance. 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 This state of trance, rapture. We talk about rapture as people being beside themselves with pleasure. But to be rapt means to be taken away from the body. So also ecstasy, we now interpret as meaning in a state of high pleasure. But it means to be outside yourself, to stand outside yourself. Your soul has left you, it is with God. Your soul has left you. As Arabs say of all crazy people, be kind to them. They're not here, their soul is with God. 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 Pleasure. Rapture. Their soul is with God. 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 So in the same way, the state of mind of a person who is truly enlightened is not empty. It contains everything. Like space, it is not stained by what it contains. So they go on to say the consciousness in all of us. Your basic mind is like space. It is completely pure, getting into a deep, deep trance. Trance.
devotion. Drown me in your touch, let me show you devotion. Let me light you up, I just wanna show you. And dance in my love, put me into the ocean. Drown me in your love.
So this is Ponytown Events behind the scenes, presented by me, Misty Shadows, and my lovely co-host, Delphinx. Sorry. So welcome to everybody today, and everybody in Ponytown. Yeah, so we're just gonna start with our panel here. Yay, we're getting people. So I guess the first thing I want to discuss is like, who are we? So, is my video still good? We're back? Maybe I pushed something over here slightly. Anyways, we're back, so that's good. I'll try not to bump anything. So first, I guess I want to start off with like, who are we? So I'm Misty Shadows. I'm mostly a logistics organizer, and I handle moderation. And then my co-host, Delphinx.
Yes, I also do building for Ponytown and help with moderation.
Yeah, you're the build lead for this event currently for Vancouver, and you've been the build lead for many events.
Many events.
So yeah, we both have led multiple Ponytown events, worked for countless other Ponytown events for Conventions, helped staff conventions, helped with just regular other Ponytown events held by other members of the community. Yeah, here's some events we've worked on. So we've... Did I ever get that power beacon? Power! Sorry, hold on a moment here. My laptop is trying to commit die. We're good, though. We should have a few minutes left. My laptop battery is not what it used to be. I'm sorry. So while they handle that, events that we've worked on. Obviously, Vancouver is our lovely local convention. We've also helped with HarmonyCon, BabsCon, rest in peace to that convention, Pinkaboos Mayhem, Epona Fest, Everfree Encore, Winnie City, TrotCon, Ponyville Cider Fest, Something Social, Full Spectrum Fest, and Festival of Friendship, and probably half a dozen other conventions I couldn't think of at the moment. So we're just gonna go through some of the conventions we've worked on, some of the maps we've got here. You can see my screen, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this is Vancouver Pony Expo, so I guess that's the first thing we want to cover. And Penelope, do you want to talk about the map a little bit?
The current map or the maps in?
Well, I think let's just cover
map as a
the original map, because this is the original map we're covering. I put the current map there as well, but we can skim through to that if you want.
Mm-hmm. The original map was built originally by my friend Fisher over here.
Shout out to Fisher.
Yeah, shout out to Fisher.
Shout out to Fisher for more than just Ponytown. Just theming in general. This convention wouldn't happen without this guy. So, I mean, he's not on stream, but he's right there in the audience. So, thank you, Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is classic Ponytown, building an entire city in 2 weeks.
Yep.
I mean, it wouldn't be possible without so many of the people that help. I mean,
yeah.
Fisher's a little crazy.
No, it's because of COVID that this entire project exists.
And it's not just Fisher. Penelope here does a lot. So
Yeah.
so yeah, this is the original map. It's the original city. It's a little dated now because we've got a lot more build tools at our disposal. So this year our goal was to try and spruce it up and make it a little bit more lively and add some things to it.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the last year's Vancouver Pony Expo's custom map. It was the Camp Hoover theme. I won't dwell on that too long. And so here's the 2026 map, and maybe if you want to talk about some changes we've made to the map, Penelope. Well, we're going to go through and cover the map in full detail later, but if you just want to maybe list some of the highlights.
Basically, we just decided to add as many decorations as possible around the city to make it look more lively, feel more lived in, and to add a ship and several other things.
Yeah, we added some things. I know the streetlights got redone. The lines on the road got redone. I mean, those are very small things, but still important changes, I think, just to improve the map. And then we have our side map for the year.
Yep.
As always, Justin goes crazy. Shout out to Justin.
Yeah, shout out to Justin.
I think he built the entire, if you're looking at the screen, he built the entire left-hand side of that map. Well, not just him, but with a few other people that we worked with. We've got a chessboard, which we will cover later. The chessboard's interesting this year. And
yeah, shout out to Misty for the chessboard.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. I have some video footage of that. But you want to talk about the rest of this? I think you've got a maze here.
Yep. This maze is extremely difficult. I dare any of you to actually try and complete it.
But if they do complete it, what do they get?
A chance to get 15,000 points if you're here IRL at Vancouver Pony Expo, and our standard prizes.
Yeah, and standard prizes are in-game prizes, just like items you can carry. We're not giving away anything at the convention, as far as I know, at least not specifically for this. The game itself might have some prizes, I think, but This is also, if you are not at the convention, but you complete the maze, and you don't have a friend that's at the convention, you can give them the code. We recommend not abusing it, but because anybody can just share it with anybody. So this is an honor system, but you know, it's perfectly fine to help out your friend that's at the convention, win some points, get some prizes here, get some in-game items for yourself. Yeah. Anything you want to add?
No, other than you all should go and try and complete the maze. Do it.
I dare you. So I think we're going to move on here. This is Vancouver, but we will come back to the Vancouver map. We'll walk around the map live, but for now, let's cover some of the other events we've worked for. So we've helped with Full Spectrum Fest. This is a Coog's music festival sort of deal. I think Penelope is a co-founder, so I will let Penelope speak more about this event.
Yeah, Full Spectrum Fest is essentially a musician-style event where like a bunch of musicians come together and create a concert online for about 2-3 days. Depends.
What was the theme for this year? It was Crystal something, right? I mean, we rebuilt the entire Crystal Palace, or the entire Crystal Empire. Sorry.
Yeah, the entire Crystal Empire was rebuilt. And the year before that, we built Cloudsdale.
But do I have that one? I don't think I do. No, I do not. Anyways, moving forward, we have China Southern Brony Convention. Shout out to everybody in China, because My Little Pony has been going crazy in China at the moment. There's so much merchandise that they are exclusively available in China. And at the same time, like, the Chinese bronies are going crazy. Like, I mean, this is the first year I've been able to work with some of them to do a lovely event. And it was crazy seeing, like, the energy at the Chinese Pony Convention, and just kind of seeing behind the Great Firewall of China, which is not something many get to see. So if they stream again this year, I highly recommend everyone going to look at that one, because it's kind of crazy. It feels like old brony fandom times. It's like, because like they're kind of like lagging behind the Western world in this regard. So it's kind of like seeing like 2015 again almost, and it's kind of like a little crazy in that regard. But yeah, anything you want to add? Feel free to just poke me at times and say stuff.
China Southern Brony Convention was made in a week, I believe.
That's pretty typical.
Yeah.
For better or worse.
It was made within a week, and we decided, hey, let's just make it all tropical themed and add buildings. Oh, and there's a whole subway system for it.
There's always public transit now.
Yes.
Well, not always, but it's quite common. Which Vancouver pioneered the whole public transit system. Fisher, I think, pioneered that. It's a lot more powerful now than it used to be. There's a lot more tools involved. So, but yeah. Let's see what we got. We got Everfree Encore here. So that's a music festival in Germany. That runs for a couple days. I hear it's fun. I've not been personally, but we have helped out with building the Ponytown stuff for it. And we have BabsCon, rest in peace to this convention. Never happening again. Although I do hear there's going to be a new convention in the Bay Area.
Shout out to Brony Expo.
Brony Expo coming in 2027. I have some good friends running that one, so that should be interesting. I know they're going to do a fantastic job. But yeah, we have BabsCon. The BabsCon map, we have the Golden Gate Bridge. I think Penelope built that one by hand.
Yeah, that one was built way back in 2023, and I remember building that within 2 days.
Yeah, I think this map was also updated too for the last year. We had we added a little bit of the downtown area, some stuff. Let's see, and then yeah, we have the Hyatt. We built the Hyatt. That's a good friend of mine, Lily, built that one years ago. And just like some mazes, which are the Penelope special.
Yes, I love mazes.
She likes torturing you. All of you. Go do the maze. There's a maze at Vancouver this year. Then we had Pinkaboos and Mayhem, which happened kind of after BabsCon, which we helped with as well. We
and shout out to Pinkaboos Mayhem, who's going to have an event next week.
Yeah, come by next week Thursday if you're on Ponytown, and we're gonna rock out to musicians that the Pinkaboos put together for Mayhem. It's gonna be in California. right next to the furry convention. I forget which furry convention is next week, but if you're in the neighborhood, definitely go and take a look. It'll be a night to remember. And then we also help out with HarmonyCon. This one, HarmonyCon always runs their own Ponytown stuff, but we always help out. It's HarmonyCon. It's great. Great fun convention. Anything you want to say about this map? I think we rebuilt the Hyatt in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, the Hyatt exists somewhere in this map.
Yep, the Hyatt is this collection of cluster of glass buildings.
Yeah. And we have TrotCon as well.
Mm-hmm.
Another map we helped out with.
Yep.
I'm probably going to speed through some of these here, and we can talk about some more stuff later.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Aponafest.
Aponafest was a special one this year because paperwork did not get filed on time. And
we had 2 days.
We had 2 days to build this event and get this thing working. And I mean, fortunately, we had some stuff from the previous year, and we imported a bunch of stuff, and we made it work. But it's sometimes the deadlines that are given to us are not the greatest, and we try to do what we can.
Mm-hmm.
Ponytail Cider Fest. I don't have a full picture of the map for this one, but it's again a great fun convention that we have built for.
Yep. Ciderfest is based on a massive library.
Yeah. We have Festival Friendship. This was another great map. That pirate ship gets reused on like 6 different events. This is where it was built, but it was also on the BabsCon map, and probably half a dozen other maps.
Yep, that ship has been reused time and time again because it's easy to reuse.
Especially when so many conventions do pirate themes. It's very nice to be able to reuse that sort of thing. And then we get to Chaos. So do you want to talk a little more about Chaos?
Okay, so Chaos is when the server ends and there's no other programming scheduled. So what we do is we destroy the map with fire, with water, with clouds, with grass, with bunnies.
We usually come up with a theme like for Chaos for every event. Like sometimes like the map's freezing over, or it's a flood, or it's like a fire apocalypse, or something like a void, or like mystical voiding, like magic sort of deal. It kind of just like destroys the entire map, and it's just like a slow process. And it's a fun time for like moderators and builders. Like many people help us on these events. It's not just us, thank goodness. So these people, it's a time for moderators to have fun, do a little chaos. It's time for attendees to do a little chaos as well, have some fun, join us on stage, kind of like run around with nukes. The nukes are a certified Ponytown classic.
Yeah, and if there's 5 minutes left, we sometimes throw out lighthouses.
Yeah, and the bakery, and just really big objects. Yeah. Chaos is always fun. So if you're around once Vancouver ends on Sunday after closing ceremonies, come by the map. You will see it get more and more chaotic as the night goes on, and it'll probably close around midnight, 1 a.m. That sort of deal. But we don't need to think about that because Vancouver is just getting started. Oh look, it's my third co-panelist. Bolt the Super Pony, get on up here. We're just going through it. So another thing I want to discuss, which I kind of baited you all here under the guise of Ponytown events, but the community map project, which is not actually it's not Ponytown events, but it's something that Industrial Ice has entrusted me to run, and many of the other people who really help out with this sort of deal. So what the community map project is it's maps made by the community, members of the community, for special events. So this year we did Halloween and Christmas. And so during the few weeks surrounding Halloween and Christmas, we had a custom map designed by members of the community for the community to hang out in, explore, and be very themed towards like Halloween or Christmas, the event that was going on. And it's just another map that for Ponytown players to go around and explore. And these maps are, in my opinion, they're above and beyond Ponytown event maps. Ponytown event maps can be a little looser, a little more chaotic. But that's not to say that there's not really good Ponytown maps. I mean, Vancouver is our shining star. Fisher did a really it still carries its weight in gold with that map. But we have to take a bit more of for the community maps, a bit more of a focus on what Ponytown would look like, would want. It has to kind of stay in theme for Ponytown.
Yeah, but not canon.
Yeah, non-canon. It needs to be more non-canon. That one's a meme. That one's an internal meme. Maybe I'll show that sticker later. But shout out to Beazle for making that one. Indu came up to us, and he was like, he looked at the map and he's like, this needs to be more non-canon. And we're like, what does that mean? What does non-canon mean to Ponytown? But we made it work, obviously. So here's some of the maps we've worked on. Excuse me. So the Community Halloween Cave, or the Community Cave as it's commonly called, is a map made by a number of people to kind of be a Halloween-themed map. And there's many different areas of it. We have the entrance. The entrance is up in the upper left corner. You come down these stairs. And shout out to Cosmic for those stairs. That was a hard one to make. The Ponytown aspect ratio does not work well with that sort of design, so it was hard to do that one. But Cosmic did a great job. And then you come down, and there's other rooms here. In the middle top, we've kind of got a vampire-themed room. Below that, we have a wine cellar sort of deal. We have a little seance area at the bottom left here. And then coming down in the middle bottom, we just have an original room that a friend Gummy made. And then we have this little witch area. I think Angel themed that one. I forget exactly. Do you remember who made the witch area?
Yep, that was Angel.
That was Angel. Angel's our little angel. We love Angel. And then Beazle worked on the blacksmith area. That one's really cool because you could roast marshmallows over the coals of the blacksmith fire, and we did some cool tricks to make that work. Because in Ponytown, you can roast marshmallows over campfires. And then we thought, well, this would be cool if you could roast it over the really hot coals of the event. And then we have a little library, dark library area. I think Vide did a lot of work on that one. And then Cosmic did this upper middle green area. It's just kind of like a spooky cave. I don't know how to describe it other than that. And I know you helped work on some things as well.
Yep, I helped work with the library. It wasn't my idea, but
yeah, I mean, these community maps are like a community project. While certain individual people might spend a lot of time on certain areas, everyone gets input on the whole thing because it's got to feel like one cohesive unit and not just a collection of things people threw together. It's got to feel like it all fits together in some way. So and also shout out to Portal Bump for doing a lot of work on just making the corridors and making everything kind of connect and fit well. I cannot understate the amount of work they've put in. And I can't understate the amount of work anybody has put in. Everybody has put in an absolutely insane amount of work on these maps to help it all come together. And so that takes us to the Christmas map. Oh, I got two versions of it here. I got the night version and the day version. The Christmas map, this is actually still live on Ponytown main game. So if you log in, you can go to the Santa sleigh right near main game spawn, and that'll teleport you to the Christmas community map. And you can take a look around, and there's some cool things on here. we have the frozen lake pond. We have a little snowball fight area, which I will get to later. There's some nice, neat stuff with that. We have some little tents here that Gummy made. We have the cabin. We have the main Christmas tree. And then when it turns to night, you can see the aurora borealis.
At this time of day, at this time of year, located this
entirely within your Ponytown map?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we see it?
Can we see it? Wait, what do you mean? I think there's a meme I'm missing here, a joke I'm not quite getting.
We'll show you afterwards.
Oh, no. I'm about to see the aurora, folks.
Also, really quick, I want to say I love the touch of the ice skating tracks on the ice rink there.
Yeah, Portal Bump made those. Again, shout out to Portal. And if you look closely, you'll see that there's some crystals that are in the middle of the map, or in the middle of the lake, and there's a swerve around them, and then there's like a broken wall after it. So there's a little bit of a story there that like someone was skating, swerved to miss the crystals, and skated into the wall and broke the wall. Oh no! So like that's just something like that's like kind of just like a little cute touch they added. Also, if you look at the night sky, you'll be able to see some constellations. There's like a horseshoe, there's a Christmas tree, there's a unicorn. Some of these things are like very subtle. There's like a heart as well. But I mean, constellations in general are just kind of subtle, and they're kind of like what you make of them and what people collectively make of them. But like the horseshoe and the unicorn are very prominent. But yeah, you can go take a look at this one on main map. I don't know how long it'll be around for, but it's really cool. And so we have some new capabilities I wanted to mention that were added for the recent Christmas map. So here's the first one. We got a video here. So you can throw snowballs now. So if you're on the community map in Ponytown, the Christmas community map, and you turn your head twice, you will throw a snowball. As well, we have for debuting at Vancouver Pony Expo in the library. This is the secondary map. If it's just directly below main stage, you can teleport to it. We have chess, functional chess in Ponytown.
Yeah, no need for a moderator this time.
2 people can register and sign up, and you can play chess. And I'm just playing it on my own right now, but you can play with like another person too. And yeah, if you're just looking at the video here, it's just like I'm just making random moves just to show like there's promotion. Promotion's a little janky right now because of how things work, but like you can see like this pawn actually did turn into a queen here, and it can be a bishop or a rook or a knight as well. The checks, there's no checks in the system right now, so if you could ignore being in check, but winning is by taking the opponent's king, and then the game locks and you have to reset it.
Being able to see your potential moves and where you can overtake an opponent with the different colored rugs is a fantastic touch.
Shout out to Misty, every pony.
Yeah.
I spent 3.5 days writing this code for Ponytown.
Fantastic.
To be clear, I do not work for Ponytown. I just help out with certain things. And this was like a new tools that were built by Industrial Ice. For me and a couple others to like try and write some interesting like code and make some cool changes and like make the game feel a lot more lively. And like the snowballs are in main game right now, and I wrote the code for that as well. So that it's just something that's like small and new, and it's kind of exciting for us to be able to like have a little bit more interactivity with Ponytown. And I'm hoping that like in the long term, this is going to like evolve and change and get more powerful and become something that we can do as well. I'm also in the library right now in Ponytown. You can throw tomatoes at each other. I retooled the snowball code to beat tomatoes, and so if you like throw a tomato at somebody, it'll like splash like red tomato juice all over their face.
Yeah, shout out to tomatoes.
Go eat a tomato, folks. This is gonna become a meme probably. So I think we're getting to the point where it's like any questions. Maybe before we get to the questions, we go back to the main game map here, and we take a look and we do a wander around. I'm gonna let Penelope lead this one because you're the main build for this event. So maybe before we do that, Bolt, is there anything you want to say? We covered a bunch of events while you were gone here, but you showed up.
Oh, you did cover a bunch of events?
Yeah, we went through. I can switch back over here. We went through like pretty much like all the cons we've worked for.
Oh, cool.
And like the current map for this year. I don't know if you wanted to say anything about that. Maybe we should introduce Bolt. Bolt, who are you?
I don't know.
Just some random guy you kind of picked up. He just wandered up here on the stage, and I had no clue.
Yeah, who is this guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I just tend to do that. Hi, everyone. I'm Bolt. I am doing a lot of things for Vancouver this year. unfortunately, because of that, one of those things this time around is not helping with the Ponytown server for this con, but I have helped with other conventions. Either just, hey, what gaps do you need me to fill? And then in the usually that's what it is. Oh, we need this section filled. Okay, cool. I'll go decorate that. We need a way to rearrange store shelves in Ponytown. Oh, what if we did it this way? Okay, cool. Let's work on that. And in the past, I had Misty's position of organizing all of this and kind of building up that team for different conventions.
Shout out to Bolt.
Thanks.
Bolt does a lot for a lot of conventions.
Yes, I do. Okay, I'm in. I want to do more, but I don't want to spread myself too thin. But yeah, I'm still part of the building team for whatever they need for different conventions. And yes, I've just got some experience building. I am definitely not as creative as some of the others on this build team, though. Hi, Justin.
Justin's a wizard.
Justin's insane.
Justin's the wizard of Ponytown building.
Oh my gosh.
In some ways, yeah. I mean,
like,
that isn't to take away from the crazy stuff other people do as well.
Yeah.
Like, this crazy stuff people do.
Oh yeah.
And the amount of work some people put in, like Penelope here, is like kind of unrivaled.
Unbelievable. I don't like. There's a lot of dedicated staffers at conventions, but watching a Ponytown build team put together a server from nothing to something like what they have this weekend in a matter of like 2 weeks, because that's how much notice they got, is absolutely incredible. It's unbelievable.
I mean, we had some help since the server was already made.
Yeah. But I've seen you guys go from nothing to like...
Yeah, Sequestria Fest. Oh, I didn't put Sequestria Fest on here. Oh, that's Sequestria Fest we did as well this year, and Sequestria Fest was really nothing. We had nothing to work with, and we made a fantastic map, one of my favorite maps in my opinion. Kind of rivals Vancouver, but Vancouver has a special place in my heart, so I don't think I can quite say that it beats Vancouver, but Sequestria was something this year.
I was really proud of the map that we did when TrotCon had a video gaming theme, and all the different video games that were brought in. I don't know if that's one that you showed. I saw you had TrotCon.
We had TrotCon up there at some
TrotCon.
point, but it might have been a different map.
No, that was 2023 that we shown.
Was that 2023?
Okay, I think it was 24 that they had the video game theme.
Maybe it was.
That was a really good one. Yeah, just so much work for something that gets shown for like 1 weekend, and you almost don't have enough time to fully...
Oh, yeah, that was the one with the tree, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a crazy map.
Yeah, the which
was it the
tree?
one with the tree? The TrotCon? Which TrotCon map did we show? Let's see. I have it right here. Why am I not bringing it up? No, this is a previous TrotCon map. The tree
yeah, that's
is pretty
the one.
wild.
That was the video game one.
That's the video game one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 23.
You see the Surprise Pikachu, Okami, Fallout guy,
I'm thinking
Tetris.
of 24 then.
Yeah.
I think 24 was kind of special to me, but that's the first one I worked on, I think. I don't think I worked on this map.
What was up with the tree in that one?
It was just a really big tree.
Oh, okay, cool.
Was it a heroes and villains?
It was a dark fantasy theme.
It was dark fantasy themed.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, so that's kind of my involvement, is more the events side of Ponytown. And it's a lot of fun being able to see that come together and see everyone go, oh, look at this thing, look at that thing. And like, that's the most rewarding part of it.
One thing I want